In a world full of digital communications, fast paced AI, and things like that, sometimes the greatest joys are in the simple traditions.
And one of those traditions is getting QSL cards. And we absolutely love getting these in the mail.
And that's why we built a QSL card service that makes it simple and easy to send QSL cards.
But first, we're going to talk about why we love them so much.
Every amateur radio operator knows the thrill of opening the mailbox and getting a QSL card. It's not just the confirmation, it's about the connection. You're holding the actual physical memory in your hand. We love flipping through our old QSL cards and remembering some of the QSOs. And also, every single time we get one, we go and look up our contact logs to remember that particular QSO. And then we also look at their QRZ page. Even though we're relatively new to the hobby, the tradition of exchanging QSL cards goes back almost as far as radio itself. It started off as a simple confirmation, but quickly became an art form, a piece of history shared between operators from around the world. But let's be honest, sending them isn't always the easiest part. We used to keep a list of who to send QSL cards to after we had good contacts, promising ourselves we'd eventually get around to it. Inevitably, the list would pile up and get bigger, and sometimes, life would happen. But instead, imagine this. You just finished a great contact, and instantly, right from your phone, you can select the contact, type out the message, and then with just a tap, the QSL card is printed and mailed for you automatically. No hassles, no lists, just instant. Introducing our new QSL card service, because the best QSL cards are the ones that you actually send. Currently, the QSL card service is at qslcards.hamradioduo.com, and while technically you should probably consider this beta, you can go there and sign up right now and start using it right away. And here's why we think you might love it. First, it's incredibly convenient, especially for those of us with less than stellar handwriting. And it's still deeply personal. You select which contacts you want to send a card to, and you can type out a custom message that's as long as you want, often longer than you'd probably spend handwriting a message. You also have flexible designs. You can change the card's look at any time, even tailor the design to a specific contact or special events. It also includes smart tracking, so it remembers which contacts you've sent cards for and who you've sent them to. That way you don't have to cross-reference a list of who you've already sent a card to. And last, it's cost-effective. It's just $2 per card, and that's everything for high-quality cards. There's no additional postage, no paper, no ink, no additional surprises. We end up with better quality cards than we were printing at home. Unlike pre-buying a stack of cards in bulk, you only pay for the ones that you actually send. But if you've already got a pile of cards at home, that's great. You can still send those out when you have time, but our service gives you the convenience to be able to stay caught up for sending cards instantly also whenever you want. But now let's take a quick tour. This is what the QSL card service looks like. So when you're signed on, you can design your card, which you only really have to do one time up front. Then you can send your cards, which is where you select which contacts you want to send them to, and then you can view your past orders. First, let's look at the design tab. This is where you can put in all of your personal information that ends up being what shows up on the back of your QSL card. And then also you have your image that you upload for the front of the card. You can change this image out as often as you want, so you can do it for special events or for specific contacts. If you were like out of town or portable during a particular contact, you can change this as often as you want. If you don't already have a QSL card image, we might have some stuff to make making nice looking QSL cards way easier. And we'll show a little preview of that later on in the video. Right now, all of the postcards are standard postcard sized. If it is really important for you for it to be the very traditional QSL card size, we can't do that just yet. We do hope that with enough demand, we'll be able to support that at some point in the future. Once you have it set up, the Send tab is where you're going to go and select your conversations and then send your QSL cards. You can type in somebody's call sign that you've had a contact with. I type in Becky's, and then you can see all of your contact logs with that person pulled directly from QRZ. Alternately, if you want to, you can upload an ADI file of contacts, or you can even manually enter in all the details. But once you have one, if you've already sent them a card, it'll show this little checkbox letting you know you've already sent a QSL card to that person, and then a green one if you sent one for that particular contact. But if you wanted to send one, you can select it, and then after you select it, you can type in your custom message, verify the address, and then just click the order button at the bottom. you use credits to be able to order the QSL cards, and credits are $2 a piece. So basically, every QSL card costs $2, at least at the time of this recording. And to purchase it, it's really quick and easy. You just click on the Purchase Credits button, and it will default to quantity 10. So if you were to purchase 10 QSL cards, then they're $2 each for a total of $20. You can buy as many or as little as you want. So if you were to just buy one, it would only cost $2. And then if you're on your mobile phone, you can check out with Apple Pay or Google Pay to make it really quick and easy. And then last are your orders. If you click on the Orders tab, you'll see all of your previous orders. And so my account does look a little bit messy because of the fact that I do testing, but let's just look at one of them just as a sample. And this is a perfect one to pick. Hopefully John doesn't mind, given his last name is Sample. But this is what it would look like. The printable area is just this kind of part in the middle, so the fact that there's a little bit of white on there is no big deal, but this is the image that I uploaded, and as you can see, the contact details are right in here, and so I don't have to manually type all that in. It pulls it from the contact log, and then the custom message that I put gets put right there. And for me personally, I have such bad handwriting and write so slow, I'm much more likely to put a nice personal message using something like this. When you first place an order, it's not printed until the next day, sometimes the next business day, and until it's actually accepted and printed, you still have the ability to be able to cancel it. There'll be a cancel button right here that you can click to be able to cancel it. But that's the whirlwind tour of it. And that's the end of the actual tour of the service as it exists right now, but just a little preview of something we may end up releasing. Let's say that you don't have a QSL card design and you don't have the artistic ability to be able to make your own. Perhaps you want to have one generated for you. So that's just pulled in the details from Becky's QRZ page, and it knows she's from Madison, Alabama, so it says maybe an iconic landmark to feature would be that. And then based on her description and her profile, maybe here's two things that it could feature. Portable QRP with antenna in trees, outdoor CW operation in parks. Sure, that's good enough. Let's see what it comes up with. This does take some time, so we'll just skip ahead to the final result in a second. And this is the QSL card that it came up with. Not bad at all. I think that's probably supposed to be a Morse code key, but I'll click regenerate on this one more time just to see what else it can come up with. Nice, I like it. Not bad at all. It even chose something with 20 meters. So if the thing that's holding you back from doing your own custom QSL cards is the lack of an image, and something like this would be of interest to you, then let us know. We wouldn't want lack of having an image to use for your QSL card to be something that stops anybody from being able to send them. So if there is interest in this, then we'll build this in as a feature. There is a little bit of complexity to it, so we weren't sure if it was worth it. But in the meantime, if you leave a comment below and your call sign, we can get back with you with a sample QSL card if you wanted to use that to be able to try the service. And that's it for the tour. We really think this makes QSLing, if that's even a word, simpler and easier.
We created this tool for us, but we wanted to share it so that you guys could use it too.
If you want to check it out, scan the QR code that's on your screen right now, or check the link that's in the description.
If you do decide to sign up, just leave a comment and we'll give you a couple free credits to try it out. If you're new here, we love CW and sharing our pota adventures, how to learn CW, and other fun tools like that.
And if you do get value from our videos and you haven't subscribed, please do so. It really helps us, and it's a great way to support us that doesn't cost you anything at all.
So 73 and happy QSLing.